Morning, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great Monday so far. I wanted to come to you really quickly and just give you a few brief reminders and some things to think about as you head throughout this upcoming week, and also some things that will apply to the upcoming weeks that are ahead. It's really important to kind of keep all these things in mind that I'm going to mention today because they do impact other parts of this last unit that you're in, and of course things that will impact that final research essay, which is the last assignment for our class. So the first thing that I want to bring to your attention is what is due this coming week. Your Unit 7.1 discussion board is due this week in two parts, as it usually is. The Unit 7.1 discussion board initial post is due this Friday the 19th by 11:59, and the two replies are due Sunday the 21st by 11:59. So again, initial post for Unit 7.1 is due Friday. The two replies are due on Sunday by 11:59. This particular discussion board works really nicely to kind of serve as a good lead-in for what you'll be doing throughout the rest of the unit, but particularly as you approach that research essay. The Unit 7.1 board is going to ask you to provide a rough thesis statement, or in many people call it a working thesis statement for this upcoming paper. Do make sure to provide as close to what you believe a thesis statement to be as possible. I will, of course, make sure to give you plenty of feedback, and of course your classmates will have the opportunity to do so as well. One of the biggest things I want to mention to you up front, and of course you'll be doing some more reading throughout your unit to help you with this, but a thesis statement is more than just an observation. Anytime any of us read a text or watch a film or digest really any kind of visual text or written text, we often have to have opinions about it or make observations, or certain ideas come to mind as we explore that text. And those ideas and observations and opinions are good, but the idea should be to extend beyond and go beyond just that observation to truly make it an argument. A good example for you. Let's say I were to say the following. Moby Dick is the greatest American novel ever written. While that might sound like a pretty good statement, it is nothing more than that. It is just an observation. It is someone's opinion. If I were to say Moby Dick is the greatest American novel ever written, that's just simply my opinion. You could fill a room with a bunch of American literature scholars, and all of them would hash it out and fight it out all day long to really see which particular American literature text is the best. Now, to go beyond and make it a true thesis statement, you could say something to the effect of, Moby Dick is the greatest American novel ever written because it does or it is the greatest American novel ever written, as can be evidenced through, and continue out with the rest of that sentence or the rest of that statement. That because, or as evidenced through, language like that signals to your reader that you're going beyond just the initial observation. So please make sure to keep that in mind. Of course, you'll be doing some reading throughout the course, throughout your unit, that will help you out with this. And of course, I'll also post a handout that will be helpful to you as you approach that thesis statement. So do take the board seriously. Make sure to provide something that is as close to what your thesis statement will be as possible. And if you have any questions for me as you go throughout, do let me know. The next thing I want to let you know is that I'll also be providing you with a copy of the rubric for the research essay. I do want to make sure you all can have a glimpse of what this looks like, because the rubric for the research essay does look different than the rubric for the other writing assignments that you have been doing for the class. So I do want to give you a bit of a glimpse into what you'll be asked to do and the way that I'll be grading that final assignment. And the next thing that I want to mention to you, the final thing, is the April 26th date. I do want to remind you again that that is going to be the last date that I will be able to accept any late work. And a couple of you have already emailed me about this, and we've set up some parameters and things like that for you to get all that work turned into me. So again, April 26th at 5 o'clock that Friday, that is the last day and time by which I can accept any late assignments. Anything after that will be a zero. Again, as I mentioned in my last video post, I have to get a lot of things graded very quickly here at the end and provide you with very good feedback, and I need to have some kind of cutoff date to make sure that I can get all the work that I need to get done in a timely manner. So I think that's really all I have for you now. Again, I'll post this video along with the thesis statement handout and a copy of the rubric, all in an announcement for you. And as always, if you need anything, please reach out to me and let me know. I'll be happy to help you throughout the week. And of course, I'll be here for office hours on Friday from 2 to 4. Hope you guys have a great week.